one thing I told those guys, it's always funny when we play, when the league plays, there's always a trend, and the trend this week was the East beating the West. And, once I saw that Montreal beat Calgary, I said this is going to be real tough. For some reason, that's how the league goes. But I thought we were able to get past that trend and turn it around.
What did you say to this team at halftime?
I think I've done enough cursing on television. Just know it wasn't nice. And it was just telling those guys that you're at home. And, I talked to them the last couple of days about, that us being professional football coaches and players, and this is what we get paid to do, and we get paid to perform. And it doesn't matter who we play. If we want to be champs each and every week, then we have to show that. And I think that we showed it this week, that we were able to fight back. That's part of being a champ.
How would you rate your rant at halftime? Career rant? Can we call it a rant?
No, I think the one on the sideline was probably pretty vocal. No, I think that the thing was good. The thing I'm proud about the most, though, is the way the guys responded, and the way that they had pride, and the way they had heart, and that they never gave up, and that's a true sign of a winner.
You felt the starting quarterbacks bounce back after a game like Tino had in Hamilton. Did you feel, especially the way he played the second half, leading them downfield when he needed to, that was the case?
I think, each quarter he's getting stronger as he goes through and as he plays. He's getting stronger. The one thing about Tino that I tell you is, when you look at Tino, I never saw doubt in his eyes. I never saw doubt in his eyes in the way that he played. So that was pretty awesome, and he did what he needed to do, and he moved the ball, and he helped us win it.
You just sort of answered the question there, but could you see that he was still confident, or do you see maybe something there that was maybe making you consider making a change or not?
I never considered making a change. Like I said at halftime, it wasn't just changing Tino. I would have had to change the whole team, and because we weren't at our best, and they were at their best regardless. And I told a couple of guys, hey, they had a week off, and they've had a lot of time to prepare for us. And, they did a good job on their side preparing, and I thought we weathered that storm, and we fought back and won it.
Did Darian have any influence on Tino today?
I think, all week he's been around, and I think he did a good job in talking to him. But, not to discredit Darian, but I'm going to give credit to Tino in the way that he played and the way that, he, as a quarterback, that he grew. When you go through a growth process, it doesn't matter who's around, it's internal. And he did what he needed to do to take to the next level.
How was he different, not only statistically, but personally in the second half?
Like I said, I think each quarter he got better, and, he commanded the game. I think it slowed down for him. He was a bit rushed last week and probably had a little bit more nerves last week. This week he looked like he was a little bit more comfortable, and I think as time goes along, he'll become more comfortable.
Does everybody know the rules in overtime?
I'll tell you what, you start thinking about 36, 40 different rules when it starts happening. You're like, now what is it now? What is it now? Trust me, you really don't think about them as much because you're never really prepared to go to overtime. I can tell you that right now. So you start scrambling at the end and talking about what the rules are. And, the crazy thing about the kick out and different things like that, that's always crazy. And, you don't prepare for them enough, but there's something that going forward you have to.
Going forward, you have 5 of the 6 games against tough West Division teams. I know you don't take it more than one game at a time, but you must be looking after this weekend thinking we're into the hard part of the schedule, and this game is kind of gives you momentum to build off of?
Each game is hard. All the Western teams just lost to the Eastern teams, so and nobody would have predicted that. So each game can be won. It doesn't matter who the opponent is and where you play. There's a lot of factors that go in. You can't look at the thing about who's tough and who's not. Like I said, because you guys said last week there was a 1-9 team we were playing, and that's probably as easy as it should get, and it was nowhere near easy. And there's some teams that have been the best in this league, and we've beat them. So it's each game we just have to prepare and play for what's there.
Because you have that 1-0 mentality every week, is there anything extra special to this week because you are the only Western team to win or not?
That's it. That's the only thing you get. You don't get a prize for it. You just get a win. I think the biggest thing is it's not about what the others do. I talked to the guys about we can't start looking behind saying, hey, who's 2 games behind us? Who's 1 game ahead of us? You have to stay focused on where you are. And I thought the guys did a good job of fighting to do that. And like I said, they won a game that was that could have easily been a loss, but they fought back and they found a way to win it.